She usually gives me that mom look, you know, and I know when to smile. So we will miss you terribly. Stop by and visit us anytime you want.
I want.
Okay, and we'd love to present this to you.
Lindsay.
Whoa, that's
beautiful.
beautiful. Don't hear. Don't rip the this. Oh,
Yeah, Lindsay do that for us.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, read your card first,
Yeah, you
Nancy.
gotta read the card first. Just like a kid.
Well, it'll take her a while. Everyone sign it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can read it at home.
Got it.
Leave it to Mike to knock the food. Sit.
Keep saying that I'm gonna pass out in the back room.
Oh, she'll sit there and read everyone.
Huh?
Just wanted to do something else. That's fine. Yeah, I can't. Go to the next one, put a little pricing.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did this for everybody that worked.
What's that?
Imagine if we
Nancy,
did
you
this
can
for
read
everybody
that.
that worked here.
Okay, you haven't opened yours.
Yeah, everybody that stays 20 years should get this, that's for sure.
Only 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, my.
Well, you can't spend it at Foxwood.
We're never here we come.
Unless you win.
Nancy, does the box look familiar? You said, what are you doing? I said, looking for a box for a present for someone, and she said, well, what does she like? I said, well, she's an elderly lady. She said, well, get her that one. I said, okay. Yeah, we've been sneaking around all week collecting for you, so enjoy it. Spend it on yourself.
If I find out you spent that at Foxwoods, I'm gonna blame you.
What if she went?
I just said, what if she doubles it?
Don't throw the box out, girls.
Nancy, very sweet card.
Yeah, she did. She said, oh, it's for an elderly lady. And I just figured she knew some other elderly lady. I thought.
So Nancy, I'm going behind you.
Yeah, she's next, she says.
Oh, well, I know where you're going, so.
Yeah.
I'd like to say something.
Huh?
You've taken very good care of my mother over the years. All of you, we appreciate it. You've been good to her.
Our
She's
pleasure.
really do appreciate it.
She's been very good to us over
Yeah.
the years as well. I mean, we can go back to, May 7th, right around the corner, 1992, when Home Goods Grand opened the first store
I
right here in
know, it was
Milford.
you too, right?
Yeah, and Nancy was a big contributor to that as well. There's probably a lot of different stories I could tell you, but for Nancy's sake, I won't. But to elaborate on a few, however, some of the things that Nancy probably thinks back about. Remember the days before we ever had trucks coming up to the back door? The TJ Maxx next door was the Home Goods First Distribution Center. So we took our truck and we'd open up the door and we'd take the goods out of our shipping lane. How about the day we had a craft department? We had a craft department at Home Goods that would give Michaels a run for its money.
Oh, wow.
And yes, Nancy had her hands in that too.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And when it went astray, it was like, oh well.
I understand we used to sell motor oil for vehicles.
Well, we bought it, never got to the stores, so thank goodness. But, housewares, Nancy spent a lot of her time over in the housewares area. So how many people here work in the housewares?
I did it.
We're always doing all kinds of things with gadgets, moving them around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so back in those days, Nancy had 2 big 20-foot gadget walls that were vendor serviced by Hone and by Flatwood.
Oh.
But I can tell you one thing though, when Nancy had to deal with those vendors, they were never out of stock.
Oh, the vendors used to come in all the time. Yeah.
It's been a long jaunt, it's been a good jaunt, and Nancy, I just wish you many, many years of healthy and enjoyable retirement.
Well, I
We
sure
thank you.
hope I get a little bit healthier. I feel a whole lot happier.
You will, you will.
That's because you're gonna walk.
You're gonna walk and, yeah.
There's
There's
lots of programs.
Fresh air in those lungs now. Yeah, fresh air in them.
Well, I circled the parking lot here, and I know exactly where what mile is. So with me driving, I can or with me walking,
Yes.
I can do a mile. So if you guys see me passing the window once in a while, then if it's raining, you may see me inside here. I have permission for that, so.
No
So
problem.
when I had the pleasure of working side by side with Nancy, there were many times when my wife would come in, and I had 2 young children back then, 6 and 2, and of course, they would come in with my wife. My wife would leave them in the kids department. They would then be sitting on the floor reading a book. And you better believe that Nancy was kind of overlooking them. If they ever did anything wrong, I certainly heard about it.
Oh, they were good, and they would recover. Honestly, I mean, just 6 years old, when it would be time for us to close, those little, they would go around, they'd pick up everything and put it where it belonged, and they were quite a pleasure, so. And now I hear they're one of them's getting married. Oh, no.
Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
But that one I didn't expect. I'm truly.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I'm going to get downstairs and bring a couple more people up. Please dig in, eat.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Help
You go
yourself.
Absolutely.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice job, Matt.
This looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Nancy,
Cake is awesome, thank you.
Over
Yep.
here.
That was,
Take
yeah,
one,
that
take a
was,
picture.
Nancy's family brought the cake and cookies.
Yep.
I want to get a picture of
Absolutely.
Nancy and Mike.
Oh, that would be nice.
Nice
Yeah.
Nancy's family and Mike Farrell,
Oh, yes.
the first home goods generation.
Take a picture of this too.
I'm videoing the whole thing. I'll give you the link too. You can put it on YouTube, private to the family.
Don't insult your grandson.
Everybody say, home goods.
Happy.
Happy retirement.
Yeah,
Very nice.
awesome.
Congratulations.